This is an old folder of mine, and these are cards. Now, you may be wondering, what do all these cards mean? What do they do? Well, this is a video about improving my card game. First things first. What is this card game, and how do you play it? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Here is my card game for beginners. So basically, I got two sides, two players. And in this case, we have me and also me. So each player, picks a character card, like this wizard. As you can see on the right, here we have Fireball and Flame Breath for wizard's attacks. Up here is health. And for health, as you can see for the DM and SDM, see for the damage and special damage, that takes away a certain amount of health. And this is energy. These special attacks cost energy. And that's all to the character cards. Now, basically, what will happen is also, I forgot to mention, these other cards. Now, there's a couple different types of cards. There is AM, Armor, WP, Weapon, and IHC, Instant Health Card, and IC, Instant Card. So, basically how this works is, this baby seal leather boots, for example, there's a description on the right. Well, there's what it does on the right, and there's a description of the item on the bottom, and an image. This is what it does. It adds 2 HP, and there's a second part, 2 more, the confidence cap. So there's some cards that pair with other cards to create synergy. So let's say me and Paintbot over here, I put the baby seal leather boots on Paintbot. Paintbot, instead of having the normal 7 HP, now has 9. It's pretty simple stuff. And if I were to put this weapon, it adds 2 damage and stuns player for 1 turn. So basically, put it on the Fire Wizard. Fire Wizard, adds 2 damage to Fireball and stuns it for 1 turn. And a lot of these cards are references to books or movies that I've watched in the past. I want to be completely original with this. So, yeah. Anyway, that was basically the explanation. But now, I'm going to try to improve it. Now that you've seen a basic run-through of my old version of the card game, here is a new mock-up of the new version. As you can see, it's pretty much a mixture of the item cards and character cards. As you can see, there's a description. There's also less about the less for the attacks, which I think I might change because I definitely want the names of the attack. Energy is going to be replacing health, and negative energy is going to be replacing damage. So you take minus 2 health, minus 2 energy. So let's say this guy has 5 energy. He does an attack to himself. Then, instead of having 5 energy, he subtracts 2 energy from his own health. And now he only has 3 energy. There's also specials that deal extra damage, but also take away deal extra energy, but also take away some energy from you as well to deal that extra punch, which you might need to kill someone. So this is a basic mock-up. There are no rules yet for any like attack patterns and stuff. There's also going to be a way to keep track of energy. There's going to be maybe some like Lego studs or something. I don't know, but that's for later. So here's a basic card mock-up. Now to the design process. Okay, so the design process is pretty simple. So you saw the mock-up, so you know pretty darn well what I'm gonna do here. So first, I put out a section for character. I think I'm gonna actually change it because the image is the description, I'd say. And I need 2 boxes for now. We're gonna name this guy Test Dummy. And his starting energy is going to be 3. So, first we need to draw him and then his attacks. And then it'll be that from there. I'm adding the lines for the name and or energy cost, which is going to be this little square right here. So, let's draw a test dummy. Okay, the drawing is done. Now, as you can see, there's a pretty simple test dummy. He's got his head, his body. Also, I've put down the names of his attacks just to give us a head start. So, now what we're gonna do is... so he has 3 energy. If he passively makes 1 energy per round, we would want him to save up energy. Or at least discourage him from using his attack first. Unless it just does like 1 extra damage. So first for punch, let's do just -1 energy. Pretty simple. Just a quick punch to the nostril or whatever. So that's -1 energy. Then he's probably not that overpowered. That means his RAM shouldn't be that overpowered either. So let's say it costs 2 energy. You can do it multiple times. It is a -2 energy. Pretty simple. -2 energy for 2 extra damage. Well, for an extra damage. It might not seem worth it because it's probably not, but you never know. So if this is a test dummy for our first test, hence his name, this might go along pretty well because you got the name, the cost, all this stuff. So I think we can move on to the next part of the design process. Testing once I make another character card. And I'll do that right now. Okay, so as you can see, I have another card. Testy Dummy. Same first stat, -1 energy, but this one has 4 energy instead of 3, and has the rage, just -2 energy, same as that one, but it has an extra stun effect. So, let's get this party started. As you can see, I am using Lego tires for energy counters, and I have a few more here, because you generate passive energy, 1 energy per round passively. I might also add some ways to generate energy, special attacks and stuff. I don't know. Or maybe like special powers or whatever. Anywho, I am going to play around. So, instead of what I did before with each person attacking at the same time, now it's going turns. Turns are just going to be easier overall. It might not be as fair, but what I'm thinking is you can spend 1 energy to go first, or the person with the highest energy goes first. That's what I'm thinking. So, this person has the highest energy, and a test dummy's not gonna do that. So, testy dummy goes first. So, testy dummy uses rage, which takes away 3 of their energy, leaves them at 1, but this guy loses 2 energy and is stunned for 1 round. That means testy dummy can go again. So testy dummy uses slap, which gets her to the last energy. But let's rewind for a second and say testy dummy use slap. Boop. -1 energy. And then test dummy would do punch. -1 energy. And they both gain an energy back. So basically it's just gonna go an infinite loop like this. So testy dummy uses rage takes 3 energy for them, and takes away 2 energy and stuns them. Skips over to the next round, which gives both of them 1 energy. And testy dummy uses slap. And now test dummy uses. Well, there's a couple. This is basically an infinite loop now because it gains 1. So now instead, I'm thinking maybe it doesn't it regens -1 energy, -2 energy. But if this does happen, they both get then they are forced to use their ultimate ability, and then whoever has the lowest energy after that wins. So testy dummy would lose in this case, because rage costs 3 energy, and test dummy's ram only costs 2. That's the basics of the new and improved card game. I don't think there's much else to say for this short kind of game development video. Yeah, there's nothing really else to say. If you want to see more of the new improved card game, want me to make more cards, include other people, and flesh this out into a whole other thing, then just comment down below or go onto my Discord, which I now have, by the way. But other than that, I think that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification on future videos. And with that, I'll see you all next time. Bye!